reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision.
What's up, man?
Bringing it out. It's Clark. Tackled number 13. Not very good field position to start here. The throw. It's Brown. Grab by the receiver.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
High completion makes it second and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. We'll try and run it. Here's the running back. It's past the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
And the Badgers line up on first and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Dropping back, it's Brown. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pass complete. It's second down now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Wisconsin, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Badgers will line up here on first down and goal. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Badgers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Got the first down and still motoring. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Mr. Owen, Mr. Ferris.
Yo, Dallas.
Hello.
I know you heard, but we had your quarterback on campus today.
I heard Mr. Edmonds was in attendance.
Yeah. Do you want his updated measurements?
Nope. We had him on campus like a week ago.
Yeah, he's like 234 pounds now.
Yeah.
Get ready to learn tight end, buddy.
Whatever. Talking to the #1 quarterback in the country.
I don't know about #1, but he's definitely underranked.
You think so? What did y'all grade him as?
We offered him when he came to camp here after his freshman year, I think it was. Yeah, and we liked him, but he committed the all early, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah. So y'all about to drop Malachi for him?
No.
Would you drop Malachi for him?
No, because I think Brady would be more expensive.
Think so?
Yeah.
Receiver makes the grab.
I guess. But I say because he came with I know he came with a 7-on-7 team.
Yeah. He's only been here with 7-on-7, and then he came to camp his after freshman year, so he hasn't come for anything outside of that.
Yeah, because we understand. Kids know whenever you're a Buckeye, you're not going on visits to other places.
And visiting with your 7-on-7 team is different. I get that.
Yeah. The only exception that we gave a kid who was committed that visited was so like DJ Jacobs went to Miami, which we knew about. Like we knew about that beforehand. But like to hell we won't. Who told you we won't do it? We'll drop it. Nobody's bigger than the program.
Yeah, but you're going to drop the #1 player.
I mean, he's only the #1 player to the recruiting side. That don't mean he's the #1 player to us.
Do you think he's the #1 player in the country?
Hell no.
Who do you think it is?
You think he's better than Marcus Fakatoa?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Third down, it's a
He ain't better than Marcus.
He's brought down, but it's a first.
Marcus is the number one player in the country.
Just what a great
Okay.
battle
And
here
then
at the
I think
line of
Ladavian
scrimmage.
Guyton's
Good
better
push
than
by
most
the
guys.
offensive line. And the
And
Bears
I don't think Guyton was really like that.
Really?
He okay?
Dude, I discovered him his freshman year after he played
And the
one
Badgers are
game.
moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. Inside the 45. Gets some space around the 30. Powering through the defender. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. The ball comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the same runner's got it again. As the first down is still going. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Buckeyes with first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Has the first down and more. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
In the red area, it's Rodgers. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Bringing it out, it's Paul. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Brown. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Badgers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On the ground, it's Rodgers. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed into exactly what was coming and made the tackle.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Throwing up play action. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Back to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Ball handed off. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And then first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Perry. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He escapes the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll use the ground game here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll hand it off. Crosses the 35. Finding space at the 20. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wisconsin. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Pulls it in. It's Perry. Breaks into the clear. To 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tailback with another carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. QB keeper all the way. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kurt. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, Chris, it's crunch time here. That third down did not work out. It sets up a big-time fourth down late in the game. What will be the call here to get the ball into the end zone?
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Paul. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on a previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Back to pass. It's Brown. That's caught. It's Hilton. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. This could be the game here. Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. Stop quickly after the catch, but it's first and goal now at the 7.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great